Hello everyone and my dear subscribers. I heard you have a little time before the smoke comes out! Lost Ark needs to change, and it can change, and here's why. Raids in Lost Ark feel completely different now, and I mean that in the best way. Yo, that's what the Riz is for! Calculated. Calculated risk, you know what I mean? That new resurrection system, absolute game changer. You can literally feel the party vibe lift. People are more relaxed, more willing to take risks, and actually have fun. It's crazy how one simple change turned stressful content into something genuinely enjoyable. Let's be real, before this update, one death could ruin the entire run. No matter how skilled or experienced you were, a misstep or bad RNG could mean 30 to 40 minutes down the drain. Now, you go down, you get picked back up, and the fight continues. You don't feel punished for playing the game. You feel more involved. I ran 3 raids in one day, and in all of them, we avoided situations that used to be automatic restarts. The mood was better, the pacing was smoother, and people weren't afraid to play aggressively. It took Lost Ark from painful homework to just homework, and honestly, I'll take that upgrade anytime. I feel like this system should have been there from the beginning. It's the kind of change that makes you wonder why we ever played without it. With that said, I would like to talk about some of the existing problems. Let's talk about progression, because this is where Lost Ark still misses the mark. The game demands a massive time and resource investment, and in return, you get tiny, barely noticeable gains. You're chasing like a 0.5% boost through 10 different systems, and each one is its own grind. To make it worse, you can pay to skip most of it. That creates a toxic environment between players and the devs and even the player himself. People feel forced to choose between their wallet and their time. Smilegate has even admitted they overloaded Season 3 with too much power creep. That's progress, but when does the actual fix come? Sure, over time, the things get cheaper. But how long are we expected to wait? I mean, there are other games out there that respect your time a lot more. Next thing I would like to mention is the monetization. I feel like the monetization needs more creativity, not just cash grabs. MMOs need revenue, absolutely. Lost Ark has incredible raid design, expansive content, and it's probably not cheap to maintain. But the current model looks simple, like simply put, it looks lazy. The progression packs, new card sets, it feels like they're milking the grind instead of building something meaningful. And there's gotta be better ways. For example, people love customizing their characters. Just look at how excited the community gets over cool skins or effects. Me personally, I love the smoky aura on the Striker legendary skin. Imagine if Smilegate actually invested in cosmetic designs, animated outfits, skill effect variants, even class themed fashion. People would pay happily. But you have to earn it, and like no more shortcuts. Next problem in my mind is accessibility or the lack of accessibility. Here's something I hate saying, but I have to say it a lot. When a new viewer asks me, is now a good time to start Lost Ark? My answer is usually no, wait for the event. Yes, technically you can start fresh. The game offers solo modes and streamlined quests, but the reality, it's overwhelming. You're hit with substance from 4 years ago loaded down with currencies you don't understand, and items labeled with names that don't even explain anything. It's like opening a junk drawer and being expected to know what everything does. And what's worse, the community used to try helping, creators made guides, walkthroughs, beginner tips. Now I feel like most of them gave up. It's just there's too much to explain. Smilegate needs to declutter, streamline, and modernize the game before it drives away everyone who isn't already neck deep in the system. Now, don't get me wrong, there's a reason why I still play. LOSTARK delivers some of the best raid in the genre, hands down. The class design's awesome. The feeling of nailing a mechanic in high pressure fight, unmatched. But that's it. This game launched on the back of its raids and is still riding on that one strength, and it's not enough anymore. The formula's getting kinda stale. And I know the care community asked for more raids, especially after sitting on Broshaza for a year, with only Rowan PvP and Primal Island to fill in the gap. But those patches bombed. Smilegate needs to innovate outside of raids. You give us systems worth caring about, give us goals that aren't just stats and numbers, bring back the spark that made LOSTARK exciting in the first place. LOSTARK has the potential to be so much more than it is now.
It's like 200 something.
The resurrection system proves that. One smart change improved the entire experience. Imagine what a few more can do. Those are my thoughts about current state of LOSTARK. Out of love. Like and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. See you next time. Bye bye.